In these days, I still complain, I still get laid, I swear, I get paid, I'm back to my old ways, tech hoodie on no chain, first pair of new ball mates, I be feeling like Kurt Cobain's, I ain't paying to, I'm playing the ball game. Let me stop, let me just stop, let me just stop, what's up, Citykids? Bro, I've been listening to too much Drake. I'm losing my boogie touch, bro. Like 3 minute combo. That's me. That's my body. I don't even know what part I want to put in there, bro. Like the last part, obviously got to go in there. I guess. I don't know how long. I'm gonna keep the whole thing, bro. I'm gonna keep the whole thing, bro. But anyway. What's up, y'all? What's up? On this week's episode of the Citykids podcast, we gonna talk about how was your week. Toy Story 5 Wii Sports is coming back. College football 27, the FIFA World Cup. Giannis got traded to Miami, and a little bit more NBA talk. Let's do it. All right, y'all. We back with another 3:27 a.m. podcast. Not by choice, but I've just been streaming, bro. I've been streaming, bro. You know what I mean? And I always tell myself I'm not gonna stream on Tuesdays, and I just found myself streaming today, bro. Like randomly. I was bored. I didn't have enough topics. I literally, I just didn't know what I was gonna talk about on the podcast. I was like, I'm just gonna let the day go by. Maybe some things that happen. Maybe some things that crossed my mind. And as I was streaming, things was crossing my mind. It was seeing things on Twitter and things of that nature. So, you feel me? It was a blessing in disguise. I guess I waited. You feel me? Got more topics, but now it's like, dang, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, low-key just wanna chill. I started listening to music to like get into like the groove. You know how I sing before I start every podcast. Bro, I started listening to music, I started getting too relaxed. I'm like, dang, do I really want to do this? I'm like, nah, I gotta do it, bro. I gotta do it, bro. It's not just for me, bro. It's for y'all. Somebody listening to this need this, bro. Or like they really like somebody believe it or not, one of y'all listen to this, look forward to this Wednesday. Y'all look forward to the podcast dropping Wednesday. You feel me? Cause I'm not gonna. I look forward to knowing the podcasts I listen to when they drop. You feel me? Like for instance, y'all know I listen to Mellow podcast. What is it? Brooklyn. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. So when it drop, I think it would drop on like Monday or Tuesday. I know what day it drop. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking, so I low-key kind of forgot what day it drop. But you feel me? I know what day it drop. I know that the crew has it drop on Tuesday because I know they drop a day before me. You feel me? So, I'm gonna keep that for y'all, bro. Like, no matter what I'm going through, I'm gonna get y'all that podcast, bro. By any means possible. Any means necessary, any means possible, I'm gonna get y'all that podcast. You feel me? Alright, but anyway, let's get into this week, bro. I did my Streamer U trailer at the last minute, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, and it wasn't. Alright, listen, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. First off, I wasn't gonna do a trailer. Then I kept seeing trailer, and then like some of my streaming peers, I seen their trailers, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a trailer. I'm gonna do it. So, in my head, I always kind of had like ideas, say the less. So I get to my storyboard because I took a couple classes in school about story writing. What was it, like story writing 101 or something like that? And then the other one was like script writing and then something like that, right? So I get all my stuff out, get ready, things of that nature. Mine just go blank. So I'm like, oh, not this, bro. Not right now. Feel me? Go outside, take a little walk. Feel me? Just walking around, just saying whatever idea come to my head, just saying it, trying to just walk it out, right? Walk through. Just doing walkthroughs, pretty much, right? Just doing walkthroughs. Then I get to one idea, I'm like, nah, I don't like that. Then I finally say, you know what? I'm just gonna say, I tell myself this. I said, all right, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw a random time out there. Say I said like, all right, say I'm out there. It's 3:55. I said, all right, at 4:02, going inside. Like whatever you got, ooh, you go improv the rest, right? So when the time is up, I get downstairs. Ooh, I start recording. I do mad shots. Like I do so many shots. Like chat, I can probably pick it together. So like the second trailer was just because I had so many shots. That's the reason why I did the second trailer. I probably could have done a third trailer, but it's just so many shots. I did shots on the phone. I probably did a whole trailer off the iPhone. You feel me? I got BTS on the iPhone. I know I got BTS on the iPhone. The iPhone was just sitting there recording sometimes. You feel me? There was a lot going on, bro. But listen, the trailer that I got, I'm gonna say this. For it to be self-shotting, like, and when I mean self-shotting, I mean self-shotting, bro. Like, not no cameraman, like, you feel me? Ooh. I know I could have done better. I know I could have done a lot better trailer. And I know I could have had that trailer fire, bro. But I just couldn't. When it got down to nitty gritty, bro, all the ideas that I was thinking about, because I wasn't set on doing a trailer, I never wrote the ideas down, bro. And that's just on me, bro. That's on me. I didn't think I was gonna want to do a trailer, but I just something. I don't know what it was. Or something was just like, do a trailer, bro. Like, just do a trailer. You feel me? But I'm not gonna sit here and say like my trailers are ass, nigga. Feel me? I like my trailer. I feel like the biggest thing for me is I couldn't figure out how to incorporate. Bro, it's hard. How do you incorporate everything into a trailer, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, I wanted to put, and so it was too much, bro. It was too much I wanted to put, bro. It was too much I wanted to put. You feel me? Too much I wanted to put. Anyway, this past weekend, what was it? Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Not everybody, but happy Juneteenth, bro. You feel me? Happy Juneteenth. If it applies, it applies. If it don't, if it don't. You feel me? Happy Father's Day. Same thing. If it applies, it applies. If it don't, it don't. Yeah, happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Spent some time with your family. See some fireworks and things of that nature. If you watch me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Caleb Joseph, you would have seen the Detroit fireworks. So make sure y'all follow. I'll be posting it, but I don't listen. Somebody on my chat asked me why I don't post on my main when I'm live. I don't really use, not probably live. I say I don't use my main, but I don't know. I just don't use my main, bro. I just don't. I'll post it on my Finsta before I do, but I'm most likely I'll post it on my stream page. You feel me? But like, I don't know. I just don't, bro. I don't know. I honestly just don't know. Is that something I should do, bro? Like, but I don't feel like I feel like if anything, I should just post it on my Finsta. I feel like my Finsta gets more, I don't know, bro. I will have to look, and if I post on my main on my Finsta, I'll just post, bro. Like, it's nothing like, I'm not thinking about the post. It's just, ooh, this is my week, this is my month. Post, ooh, get off. You feel me? That's why I be hiding the likes and stuff, because I don't be caring, and I don't want to see. You know what I mean? I don't care to see, and I don't want it to show me, because if it shows me, I'm gonna start caring. You feel me? And I don't want to care, because I don't care. You feel me? Also, I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You feel me? I finally am. I was about to say I finally am an uncle. I'm already an uncle. I've been an uncle. I've been an uncle for 7 years. Feel me? I've been an uncle for 7 years now. I now have a nephew, chat. Feel me? I now got a nephew. Shout out, baby Hunter. Man. Should I put the audio? All right, listen. I'm gonna put the audio of when I recorded on my glasses. I'm gonna put the audio of like when I first recorded him. Maybe. I'm gonna tell y'all about it. I might put the audio in. I gotta listen to the audio and see For me, we might be talking about somebody in there. For me, and if we talking about somebody in there, y'all don't need to be hearing that. You feel me? And there's nothing y'all wouldn't see regardless, even if like YouTube, y'all. I'm not putting that. I'm not. You feel me? I'm not putting my nephew on camera right now, bro. I mean, nah. I don't even think I ever like. Nah, I was lying. My nieces have. They was on my 24-hour stream, but they don't be on my streams too much. I don't really have them on my stream too much. I'll probably have Riley on the stream, but Savvy, I don't have Savvy on the stream too much because she's still young. But once she get to school, then she start being on screen too much. Then she can start being. Well, she in school now. She in kindergarten now coming up. So I guess man. Ooh. But yeah, bro. Finally got me nephew. Yeah, bro. I want to see how it's gonna be, bro. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. I was holding him, bro. And I started. I don't know what it was, bro. And I don't know if it's because like he's a newborn, or like this is the like I mean like fresh, like bro fresh, like he's fresh, like. And this is my first time seeing like he wasn't even a day old when I held him. Probably like what? That was at like what 1 o'clock. He was born at like 8. So do the math. You feel me? That's how old he was, bro. I'm looking at him like looking like. I'm just at first. Listen. At first, I'm just staring. I was just staring at him because it's like, I don't know, bruh. To me, this whole I've been like low key kind of like side watching like the whole process, like how they've been going through. Because this is my first time like being in the house with anybody pregnant. You feel me? And it's like the science behind it is mad interesting, bro. And I don't know if any of y'all have really like thought about it, bro, but like, bro, think about this. We really start off as little cells, bro. We get transported over, woo, baby. We get turned into a baby. You feel me? And we form. Like we get noses, eyes, mouths, and you feel me? All that in the womb, right? You can take pictures, you can see it, you can see all that, right? And then listen. You come out, boom, looking pretty similar as the pictures, woo, newborn, woo, you grow into your features. But this is the part that like shocks me, is like how much like I don't like the I don't know what's the word, evolve, the elevation. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. The progress, like it's just like I'm like looking at him like, bro, we all started off as you, and now we got somebody that's 4 years ahead of you, 7 years ahead of you, 23 years ahead of you, 30 some years ahead of you, 55 years ahead of you, 70 something years ahead of you. And it's I'm just like thinking like, dang, bro, like it was just like messing with my mind a little bit, bro. Then I got back to reality. I'm like, oh, I started holding him. I started looking at him like, damn, look at my nephew, bro. Like, you feel me? I started looking at him. I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, the piss is getting good. I had to let him know that hockey, I ain't messing with the Red Wings. He on his own on that one. You feel me? I go, you feel me? My team got ring. You feel me? I go Canes in 6. Feel me? I go Canes in 6. I had to let him know that. Feel me? But I let him know. K, nice. Now listen, when he was born, Giannis ain't get traded yet. So the next time I talk to him, the next time when he get home, when I see him, I'm gonna let him know. I'm like, Giannis got traded, man. We didn't get Tyler Hero. I told him. You know what's crazy? I told him. I said I wanted Tyler Hero. I wonder he thinking about it. Now he probably not thinking, but he thinking about some sleep and food. I'm gonna tell him, man. I'm gonna tell him like, look, Tyler Hero, gone. Can't get him, mud. He gone. I mean, but yeah, bro. I'm happy to have a nephew, man. If y'all can't tell, I'm happy to have a nephew. I mean, um, anyway, I hate to do this, but we gotta go ahead and just not to say I'm not even gonna put it like this, but not to bring the podcast down or anything, but I do want to bring awareness to one of these names. I do want to say we did have two people that passed over the weekend. One was Tonea Miller. I might be saying her first name wrong. I deeply apologize. She was found dead on Juneteenth in Miami, Florida, hung. She was found hung. You feel me? In Miami. I wasn't laughing. I was snorting. Oh my god. I can't I can never have a serious moment, bro. I just never have a serious moment, bro. She was found. How do you say it? She was found dead hanging, or she was found dead hung. She got hung. She got hung, bro. I don't know how to put it. She got hung on Juneteenth in Miami, Florida. She's from Michigan, and it didn't get reported, or I don't know if it went reported in Florida or if it went reported. It didn't get reported in Michigan, from what I know. For what I know, right? I've been watching the news. I watched the news Monday. I watched the news Sunday. I watched the news Saturday. I didn't see it on there. You feel me? So I could be. You feel me? I could be wrong. I don't know if it was on Michigan news. I mean, I don't know if it was on the Florida news. It wasn't on the Michigan news for them 3 days. You feel me? But I just wanted to bring awareness to that, bro. Like, on Juneteenth is crazy. It's like, I honestly, I don't know what happened. I tried to find some stuff. I've been trying to research and see if anything, like, I tried to see if her family said anything, or, you feel me? I haven't found nothing on nothing at all, bro. Other than just that she was found hung on Juneteenth in Miami, Florida, and she's from Michigan. So prayers out to her family. We need answers, bro, because some people be thinking like some racist. It could be that, but I'm thinking more like, I don't know, bro. I be watching movies. I'm thinking like cartel, drugs, trafficking. You feel me? Like, I get deep, bro. I get deep. Another passing, Tay Keith. Tay Keith, found dead June 18th in his home state of Tennessee, in Nashville. Told his girlfriend to come over. She got there. She got into the lobby of his apartment. Texted him, called him. Was like, I'm here. Come down. Come let me up. Didn't get no answers. Basically, it was like silent, radio silence, nothing. Next day, she went there. Same thing. Radio silence, nothing. She called the police to get a wellness check. Once the police got there, they found him dead in his apartment that day. So they pronounced him dead. The autopsy is still pending, but the police did not find any foul play. So you feel me? Nothing like that. I'm not gonna lie. When I seen that he passed away in his hometown, the first thing I thought, I was like, damn, I wonder if he got shot. You feel me? But it wasn't a foul play. From what the police could tell. So we're still waiting on the autopsy report. Hopefully we get the autopsy report by the next podcast, y'all. If it do, then I'll update you guys. Well, I'll update you guys regardless when it comes out. And if you guys don't know who Tay Keith is, oh my god, why I can't say his name. He produced 11 Billboards top 100, top 10. Hot 100 top 10 songs. Songs like Sicko Mode by Travis Scott featuring Drake, Non-Stop by Drake, Before I Let It Go, Beyonce, First Person Shooter, Drake and featuring J. Cole, Look Alive by Black Boy JB featuring Drake, Rich Flex by Drake and 21 Savage, Jimmy Cooks, pause, by Drake featuring 21 Savage, you feel me, and a lot more. So RIP Tay Keith, RIP to Tonea Miller. I'm deeply sorry for mispronouncing your name. I feel like I am, bro. Yeah, there's condolences to their families, and let's get a little moment of silence. Alright, y'all. Toy Story 5. Not gonna lie, Toy Story 5 was the one. Toy Story 5 had the gun. Toy Story 5 had iPads and toys. Toy Story 5 had Toy Story 5 was the road to glory. Toy Story 5 started off. Toy Story 5 was never bad. Toy Story 5 never started off bad. Toy Story 5 didn't make me sad. Toy Story 5 made me laugh. Toy Story 5 brought back, I don't know, bro. Toy Story 5, bro, listen. My rating for Toy Story 5 was a 9.0. For me, 9.0. I don't know why I did my 5, bro. Like, I don't know. This is not stream, bro. Listen, Toy Story 5, I give it a 9.0. Reason why I give it a 9.0, this movie was something I never thought I would see from Disney. Be honest with you, bro. Never thought I would see this type of movie. For one, because we never see anything like this in 3 or 4, right? I'm going to explain to you what I'm about to do after I put this chapstick on. Alright, right? So look, right? Toy Story 5, right? Toy Story 5, right? The way they just brought back like key moments from Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2. It brought back key moments like this. You're probably like, what are you talking about, key moments? For people that haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna give you a little preview without spoiling it. It brought back moments like the Pizza Planet moment when Buzz and Woody got into a fight over who was going to chase the car and they both end up chasing it. Brought back moments like that. It brought back a little famous line where this isn't flying. Or no, this isn't falling. He's like, nah, this isn't flying, it's falling with style. But then it got switched around to this is flying with style. If you want to know what happened, you got to watch Toy Story 5. You feel me? Also, I'm going to say this. The iPad versus the toys. But then, what happened at the end, beautiful, man, beautiful. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't see that ending coming. The way that it ended, I didn't see it. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see for it to have to be. I can't say too much. I didn't think that it would have to be the old gen that connects with the old gen. You feel me? If you see what I'm saying, right? I didn't think that they would have the old gen connect with the old gen. I didn't think the old gen would even be in the movie. Obviously, the toys would be in the movie. You feel me? I'm not talking about that. If you know, you know. You feel me? But listen, this is a 9 out of 10. Definitely, I will see this again. I will see this 1,000 times, bro. When this gets on Disney Plus, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it again. I might go to the movies and watch it again. I'm an A-lister, bro. I can see it 4 times a week if I want to, for free. Feel me? But let me know what y'all thoughts on Toy Story 5 is, bro. I loved it. Definitely say the franchise. They can stop after this. I don't know if they will though. I don't think it's a reason to stop though. Like, why stop? Why? Tell me why. But then it's like, what do you go to, bro? But it's like, we thought that before, bro. And it's like, they made a fork. And you gotta think about this. Some kids really love that fork. Like, some kids really like, we might not love Forky, but some kids really love Forky, mud. They really love Forky. We grew up with what was it, Lonzo the Bear? And then it's like, I don't know, it's like dang, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could say Toy Story 4 is bad, because it's like, Toy Story 4 just wasn't for me. Like, Toy Story, like, my favorite Toy Story is Toy Story 3, and now that I think about it, Toy Story 3 was for me. Like, we was born in 2002, Toy Story 3 was for us. Like, that might not be everybody's favorite Toy Story from if they was born in my year or around my year, my neighboring years, but that was our Toy Story. Like, no cap, that was our Toy Story, bro. Dang. Dumb ass. Just not realizing that, bro. For me. Anyway, Wii Sports is coming back. Nintendo has dropped their first trailer. Their first trailer to Nintendo Sports Resort, set to drop October 22nd. Only available on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if I said that. The new games that are coming is thumb wrestling, skateboarding, power cruising, and prop planes. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is. I don't, honestly, bro. Thumb wrestling's alright. Skateboarding, cool. Power cruising, I gotta see what that is. That might be something in the water. Prop planes? What is it? Who can build the plane fastest? Who can throw it the fastest? Thumb wrestling? Mud. I declare thumb war? Seriously? I'll play it though. You feel me? They also bringing back tennis, bowling, golf, basketball, volleyball, boxing, archery, and table tennis, bro. So yeah, make sure y'all go tap into that. And yeah, bro. Also, matter of fact, we're gonna take a short little break, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the episode. Alright, y'all. We are back. Hey, college football 27 is set to drop July 9th. And listen, this might be the best. This might be the best college football yet, bro. So listen, we not gonna get into. Listen. We gonna save Road to Glory and all that for another podcast, right? This podcast I just wanted to save for Dynasty Mode, right? Considering that the fact that it's already 3 a.m. as I was getting these topics down for Dynasty Mode. I'm like, if I go into start researching Road to Glory, it's gonna take another 30 minutes, and you feel me, this podcast might not be out at 6 a.m. because I want it to be out at 6 a.m. just because, like I talked about earlier, just having that standard. I don't know who's waking up. I don't know who needs this to be out at 6 a.m. because they leave the house at 6:30 and they listen to this on their way to work. You feel me? I don't know. You feel me? So I just want to have it out at the right time. You feel me? So, Dynasty Mode this year, Dynasty Mode puts you in charge of the program management, athletic director, expectations, NIL deals, and facility. What does that mean? I'm so glad that you asked this. But first, I'm going to say this. I'm so glad that we are getting facility upgrades, and we are getting upgrades to our, what do you call it? We're getting upgrades to our categories, bro. We're gonna talk about that later, but I'm so glad that we are, because oh my god, bro, those would be like the points that will hurt me, because Taj will win the championship this year, but my shit will still be so fucked up, even though we just went undefeated in the regular season. We didn't beat every rival. Nigga, we didn't did so much, and just because we didn't win the natty, just because we lost in the natty. Feel me? I'll be like, nah, bro. I do not be jacking that at all. So listen. Amen. Alright, so listen. So listen. You get a set amount of points a season, right? Depending on your AD, depending on your athletic director, and you can use them on your staff. You use them on your staff, your NIL money, you use them on your upgrade facilities, all of that, right? So listen, you can also get more points or more money by completing and upgrading your categories, such as like, wait, hold on. Bro, it's be happening. I'm telling y'all, be being late. Whew. Alright, y'all, we good. Yo, what the? Alright, Citykids. Alright, y'all, we back. Honestly, don't know where we left off at. I do want to apologize, bro. There's gonna be some audio problems. I'm just gonna have to use the camera audio for the first half of the podcast. Hopefully this works. I'm using Riverside. I'm gonna see if this works. If it works, then I'll just end up using Riverside from now on. If not, then we'll figure it out. But y'all gonna get the podcast regardless, bro. You feel me? So listen, the last thing we left off, listen, scratch that. We just gonna start over, bro. We talked about, I told y'all how I wasn't happy that you can upgrade facilities. So basically, you get a set amount of points every season, depending on your athletic director. You can use them on staff management, NIL money, or you can use them on to upgrade your facilities. You can also get more points or money, whatever your word phrase you want to put it by completing and upgrading your categories. So remember I was telling y'all earlier how I'm glad you can upgrade your categories. This is what I was talking about. So pretty much, basically what you can do is, right, so for example, stadium atmosphere. Your stadium atmosphere might be at a C plus, right? If you win more home games, your stadium atmosphere will actually go up. You feel me? Another one was like brand exposures, right? Brand exposure. If you win more national televised games, your brand exposure goes up, and so on and so forth, things of that nature, right? Also, we're going to get into facility upgrades. Facility upgrades and management is pretty much the same. So basically, with facility upgrades, you get 4 levels: base facility, competitive facility, a premier facility, elite facility, and national powerhouse. Then you get equipment. You get equipment for each floor. For an example, you get equipment for each floor. For an example, floor 1, you might want a private chef, right? A private chef, the benefits you get with a private chef is it reduced season health. You feel me? It reduces the season health usage. But that's only for 4 weeks. So maybe you want to get that on the back end of the season. But they also do got bigger ones. I'm not pause. They got, oh my God, double pause. They got ones that last up to 31 weeks. So you can get those at the beginning of the season and maybe like, all right, you gotta stretch, or you gotta play Penn State, and whoever next, right? Maybe that's when you want to get the private chef or something like that. You feel me? And that's similar to staff management. They got like little upgrades that you could do there too. Now let's get into recruitment. You cannot. So listen. Now they changed it. You cannot offer scholarships until week 0, so you can only scout. You gotta scout. They emphasize on scouting. Also, to keep in mind when you are doing your scouting, with your money, you like keep in mind how much money you got, because you can't like these players want the NIL money. There are certain players, like you might find a batch of 4 stars who aren't as money hungry as the other 4 stars. But don't go out there thinking you finna just get bad, big name players, because nah, if you don't got the funds for it, you're not gonna be able to get them all for it. You feel me? It's the real life. It's real life now. Anyway, we're gonna take a short little break, and we're gonna come right back on the Citykids podcast. All right, y'all. All right. The FIFA World Cup. Now listen, y'all know I don't watch soccer, bro. But I found myself the other day watching Georgia versus Algeria. And I found myself really taking a liking into the sport of soccer. Now, I'm not finna sit here and call this football, because I'm American, bro. I'm American. This shit's all soccer. I played soccer. When I was young, they didn't know. It wasn't playing football. We was playing soccer. You feel me? So all of that, oh nigga, I'm calling that shit soccer, bro. You feel me? Y'all call chips crumpets. What y'all call it? It's something, bro. Y'all call something weird, bro. Something weird y'all got over there, bro. Y'all don't call stuff the right stuff, bro. You feel me? But listen. The Argentina and Jordan game was fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely going for Jordan when I don't know if I would say I was going for Jordan, but Jordan was just, I was going for where I was flowing, and Jordan was flowing at the beginning, but then Algina came back and they started hooping. I'm really going for Team USA, you know, feel me? I gotta rep the hometown, rep the home soil. I ain't like these trading USA niggas. I rep where I was born. You feel me? I ain't gonna call no names out, but it's some influencers who don't rep their home soil, bro. And hey, you feel me? I still rep Messi though. Messi all the way. Messi was the first soccer player I knew about, but it's Team USA all day, every day, man. All day, every day. Messi also set the record for most goals in the World Cup, so shout out to him. Messi's better than Ronaldo, if you didn't know. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. But yeah, Messi's always been my favorite soccer player, and the only person I know. This dude named Justin, this light-skinned dude named Justin in my middle school put me on to him. He was a big soccer fan, and he put me on to Messi. He used to talk about Ronaldo too, but Messi was the person I remember. You know what I mean? Messi was the person I remember, bro. Alright, so we're going to get into this NBA news, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of it. We're not going to talk too much. I'm going to get more into the NBA trades and things of that nature when they finalize. So, I think that's next week, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the calendar real quick. This trade will finalize. No. Not next podcast. The podcast after that. So, the next podcast, the next podcast, I got something planned. It was supposed to be this podcast, but a lot's been going on, bro. You feel me? A lot's been going on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I didn't, feel me, this book has not been opened, and when this book is not open, I don't be organized with this podcast. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing a lot of other things. I've been doing a lot of other things that I've been slacking on because I started the podcast back up. But now it's just I'm putting everything together. But I need set time. Like, all right, podcast is morning, everything else falls throughout the day. But it's just I gotta get myself to go through that, bro. You feel me? Anyway, NBA news. Giannis has been traded to the Miami Heat. So, the Milwaukee Bucks are trading the franchise icon Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., oh my God, I can't say your name, bro. KJ, 3 first-round picks, including the 13th pick in today's draft. The pick swap in the first, second rounder. Before we get into anything, I'm gonna play this clip of when I first found out about this trade. Feel me? Yeah, bro. How y'all feel about this trade? Damn, bro. Like, I'm tired of shit, chat. All right, yeah. So now that y'all done seen that clip, and I didn't realize how much we talked in that clip, bro. So honestly, I'm gonna just leave it off right there, bro. I'm gonna leave it off right there. I know this podcast was relatively short, but I need some rest. I honestly need to get some rest, bro. I've literally only been getting like 3 to 4 hours of sleep. I need to get some rest. And I'm probably not gonna get no rest tonight, but at least, cause let me just, listen, I'm gonna make it up to y'all. I promise I'm gonna make it up to y'all in next week's episode. Catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Caleb Joseph. That's where I've been at. Literally been on there. You can catch me live every single day from, I ain't gonna say every single day, but just check on there. You feel me? Check like around like 8, 9 o'clock, check. You feel me? Around like 12, 1 o'clock, really check. If I'm not live by 12, 1 o'clock, then you either missed me by like a second or two, or that's peak. That's only like my peak time. You feel me? But if you watch this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for getting me to 200 subs. All my audio listeners, I love y'all. Love y'all. Make sure y'all follow. Rate this a 5-star to 5-star, please. Thank you, and I love y'all. And I'll see y'all next week on an episode of Citykids podcast. Make sure y'all comment Make sure y'all comment, Caleb, take care of yourself, bro. If you're watching this on YouTube and you made it this far, I love y'all. Peace.